Hello, boys and girls. It's time for another Mad Scientist Club. Today, we're going to be looking at something called buoyancy. It deals with things that float, that makes them buoyant in water, which means they float in water. It's called dancing grapes. What we're going to do is we're going to take some of these grapes, and you'll notice we have 3 jars here. And we're going to put water into all 3 of them, and then we're going to see if it floats, the grapes. So let's see. This is going to be our first one. This is just plain water. Put about 3 grapes in there. Let me zoom in on that for you. Well, as you can see, they're not moving. Okay. Let's try something else. Let's see. I've got water, vinegar, baking soda, and seltzer. So here are my items: my seltzer water, my vinegar, my baking soda, my pitcher of water back there. Well, this one, I think, let's zoom back out and let me try it with something else. Let's see. Let's try it with seltzer water. Seltzer water is nothing but water that has had carbon dioxide, CO2, made a part of it. So let's take 3 more grapes. Well, they floated straight to the top. Let's see what happened if we go in closer here. Wait, there went one down. Down. They're dancing. Look at them. They're dancing all over the place. What is happening is that grapes, like we put in the first jar, sank to the bottom because they are denser than the water. That means they're heavier than water. Well, these are the same kind of grapes, but look at them. They're going up and down. What's happening is when they sink down, some of those bubbles in that water, instead of coming to the top, attach themselves to the grape. And that gives the grape enough air to float to the top. But when it gets to the top, those bubbles pop. And then they sink again. And then they come back up again. So, dancing grapes with seltzer water. But there's another way to do it too. Here we go. We're going to put water into our tallest glass. To this last glass of water that we have just added the water to up to here, I'm now going to take some baking soda. And I need 1 teaspoon of this. And put it in the water. And now we're going to stir it up until it gets pretty clear. So the baking soda has now dissolved into the water. Well, let's do it. Let's stick our grapes in here. Well, it's still turning from where I was stirring, but baking soda didn't do anything to them. Let me zoom in and let you look at that and see that even though we added something to the water, they're still not floating. All 3 are at the bottom. Their reflection is showing at the top on the right, but that's not grapes. But what would happen if we added 1/4 of a cup of vinegar? Look at there. Look at there, boys and girls. See the grapes? They've all floated to the top. The ones on the far end are still floating to the top. I wonder if these are going to start dancing for us. Bet you one up. Oh, there goes one down a little bit. No, it's coming back up. Up there it goes. And up, didn't even make it to the bottom. And it comes back to the top. What has happened in this one that we added the other 2 ingredients is baking soda is bicarbonate of soda or sodium biocarbonate, either way. And when you add vinegar to it, it creates carbon dioxide, CO2, the same thing that's in our seltzer water. Except seltzer water doesn't have any flavor. Baking soda might have a little bit of salty flavor, but the vinegar definitely has flavor. So if I was going to drink these when I was finished, I would drink this one that had the seltzer in it, and I would drink this one that's nothing but plain water. Don't think I would drink this one because of the 1/4 of a cup of vinegar that I put in, because vinegar makes your mouth get all squishy and whoo, sour, big time. So, today we learned about buoyancy. Naturally, a grape sinks to the bottom. But when we add carbon dioxide to the water, either through seltzer or making our own, the grapes begin to dance because the air bubbles attach themselves to the grapes. They rise to the surface, the bubbles pop, and they sink back down until they get more bubbles on them. Don't know how long this is going to last, but I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop, and let's look at the time. The time is approximately 10:25. Let's come back in 30 minutes and see if they're still dancing. Well, it's been 30 minutes. These, of course, never going to float. No bubbles in it. But here are our two that we made into carbonated water. Do you know what one of the most famous uses for carbonated water? Being from Georgia, I think quite highly of something that's from Georgia. Started in the town of Columbus, Georgia. A fellow took some cough medicine and he added some CO2 to it, bubbly water. We know it today as Coca-Cola. It really wasn't a good cough medicine at all. So, Coca-Cola has water that CO2 has been made a part of. It's basically been injected into it to make bubbly water. And that's what you add to syrups to get bubbly drinks. I could take this seltzer, take some of those liquid drops you put into water and make myself a bubbly water instead of just a plain water. Well, when I walked back over here, one of the grapes in this one was trying to do it. But do you know what happens if you leave a bottle of soda out and you don't put the top on? It becomes what we call is flat. And basically that means, oh, there goes one. Oh, back down. Basically that means that all of the bubbles have escaped. And if we say, look at our experiment, we can say that the CO2 we made with the vinegar and the baking soda, those grapes haven't moved at all. But as soon as I took the camera off of them to here in the seltzer. So if we wanted to say our experiment, we would say, well, plain water, they never danced. Water that we created the bubbles in using the baking soda and the vinegar didn't last for 30 minutes. However, the seltzer water, look, there goes one. And right back down, you can tell there are not many bubbles left in the seltzer water, but it wins in that it lasted longer with the bubbles rising and falling. So remember to screw those caps on tight so that you won't lose your bubbles in your bubbly water. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about buoyancy using dancing grapes. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.